Number 1, grab the egg. Alright, we are in Brunswick, Georgia right now at Pound4Pound for kids?
4Kids Fitness.
4Kids Fitness. This is such a raw bodybuilding gym, just what I look for every time I go into a new city. It's like, this is like an athlete training facility too, right? Look, there's like a bunch of like baseball equipment here. I got to work in with some tires earlier today. I did chest and tries, got some mobility, some cardio and agility in between every set too. Take a look, we got some really cool benches. I kind of love this. Take a look at this. Think about what your grip is going to feel like when you have literally just raw tape on there. I'll take you guys through a few exercises I did here. This is not the best angle. We woke up at like 6 a.m. to get here. Love this. Okay, now KB, the owner here, is about to take us through a workout. So let's see what we just got ourselves into. What did we get ourselves into today?
Oh, we got ourselves into a little balls today, some ball slams, whole circuit stuff.
All right.
Gonna put it in.
Let's do it.
Gonna slam for 30 seconds. As soon as we slam for 30 seconds, you're gonna come in the middle. You're gonna start with the 15 first. Okay, set. Let me see where it's at. You're gonna dumbbells and you're gonna curl. Come back out, switch to your next ball. Everything with 30 seconds. We're going 30-second intervals. Yep, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Okay? All right, here we go. Ball above your head, and we slam. Let's go. 29, 28, 27. 3, 1. Leave your ball, grab your dumbbells. Grab your 15, let's go. Curl. Go, let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 27, 26, 25, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. Welcome to Pound4Pound.
Yeah.
Here we go, 15, 15. You ready? Go, get in position and go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
Thank you so much for that workout, KB. So that was kind of like agility style training. So what's your background?
My background is pretty much is not normal.
Okay.
We call everything in here that we do not normal. You know, your body is so accustomed to doing the basic 10 and 15 3-set rep type deal workouts. Here we take it to a whole nother level, doing 100, 200, 300 reps, and that's from the kids all the way up to adults, and the results that we're having is just amazing, phenomenal. And you know, it's more than just a gym membership here. It's more about getting the results that we need. So.
And what's your science behind the 100 to 200 rep range?
It's just getting results that you want, and taking our bodies out of the norm. And
outside of pilot.
Absolutely, and that plateau that everybody hits, I'm trying to keep it away. You won't never have to touch a plateau. You know, it just keep the body guessing and continue to tone it, to lose weight, whatever you prefer, whatever your heart desire and your goals are. So we try to make sure you reach it.
That's awesome. So you're definitely transforming bodies. So how are you telling that story to people? Like, to help get people here and let them know we are plateau breakers here.
Hey, I'm getting into the community. We're doing a lot of health fairs, just doing a lot of footwork in the community. Just getting kids to get encouraged and let the kids know that it's about them. You know, we as parents, we have our shot. You know, we are already pros at what we do. We're pro parents. These kids, they still have to grow up and, you know, and have to make decisions of their own to live a healthier lifestyle. And why not start now?
That's so cute. So how did you decide like the name of this place? Pound for Pound.
Pound for Pound it came from my kid, my middle boy. He was an obese kid, and he wanted to play football, and he didn't make the team, so because he was overweight. So he came to me, and I was already training, doing bodybuilding, and I had just turned pro, and I said, well, thank you. And
IFBB?
No, IFPA.
IFPA. Okay,
so,
awesome.
And I turned pro, so I said, well, if it works for me, it may can work for my kids. So I put him through a little exercise regimen, and he fell addicted to it, and he made the football team. And I asked him, I said, hey, you think this will work for all kids? He was like, yeah, Dad. So I was like, well, let's give him a pound for a pound. So that's what Pound for Pound came from.
And it's stories like that that people come for. It's actually seeing transformations within your own self and then being able to impact someone else's life with that. And you're a kid of all people, right?
All people. I gotta try it at home first.
Right?
You gotta try it on yourself first before you can go out there and put it on somebody else. So,
that's so true.
Yeah.
But you know, like, I'm so amazed by that story and the fact that kids are at the root of this, because so many people are like, oh, we gotta hit millennials, we gotta hit parents. Like, that's a great demographic, but kids are the ones that are going to be like...
They're the ones suffering with the bullying, with the overweight, with the everything that we as parents don't deal with. They're in the schools, and they're dealing with every day. And we as parents, we think we know, but we don't know what these kids face every day. And coming in here, getting a stress reliever, and you know, instead of taking it out on other kids, and they're coming here and working off like we do as parents. So let the kids do it.
And learning that discipline and those skills in the gym at such a young age, applying that to real life,
Yes.
That's how you gain success.
Absolutely. And here at Pound for Pound, we encourage. It is a fitness center for kids, but we encourage the parents to come and work out with them as well, because who better to be in any type of sport or lifting weights or anything besides our parents.
Yeah.
I want to be better than my dad. So if I can do one more rep with my dad in the gym, let's do it.
Yeah.
If I can beat my mom in doing something just to get those bragging rights, it's gonna be mom. So I encourage the parents to come in here and, you know, and join the kids and work out with them and enjoy that one-on-one time with them, because you may not. Most parents today don't get that one-on-one time with their kids, and you know, and get that family bond, because we're so busy. You know, we're in a workplace, and you know, just getting that one-on-one time with them, just to listen and to see these kids, it's just amazing.
If anything, it's helping both parties,
both
right?
parties.
Like, it's
right.
making them both stronger. Like, it's two separate goals, but then together they have like a stronger relationship.
And they can clean out the pantry by themselves.
Oh
together.
yeah.
Get rid of all that junk. Mama, we don't need it. Daddy, we don't need it.
And that's it, because it starts with your family. You know, having that support system at home and being able to apply what you learn here in that family place and then into real life. Like, you know, that's what really builds those communities. And those are the people that go on to impact their community and do more things like this. So I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you so much
and I
for coming.
appreciate that workout. Thank you so
much.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
About to sign this wall. Okay, wait. I like this one. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight and the dog. AKA like small and strong.
Yeah.
So one of the cool things about traveling alone is having the option of doing things by yourself, but also meeting up with people. So the power of social media is the fact that I literally have friends every single place that I travel to, but there's also the opportunity to meet up with old friends. So my friend David actually lives out
What's
here.
going on, everybody?
In St. Simon. So what was that, Saturday afternoon after yoga, when I decided I was gonna go, I was like, I think I'm gonna go somewhere. And so I shoot David a text. Like, hey David, are you in town? And he's like, yeah, what's up? Come on down. And that's how easy.
Come on in, young man.
Like, that's literally how easy it is to plan a trip and just go. I was super fortunate to have David that was super kind to open up his home, and his family was so kind to me and was just like, yeah, you've got a place here. So we got to adventure a little bit. I got to do my own thing too. But now I want to get back to David. So I'm going to teach him how to separate egg whites because he doesn't know how to do that.
Egg whites today, everybody.
Are you ready for this adventure? Let's go. Okay.
Okay.
Number 1, grab the egg. Let's see. Okay, so first you grab the egg, make sure you have it secured, 3-finger kind of touch, yep. So then you're gonna do a slight kind of tap, okay? You might have to do like 2, 3, yep, there you go. Now, you're gonna kind of put some pressure in that middle with your thumb, and then when you crack, you separate the egg, but you want to kind of make sure your yolk goes in 1/2 of the eggshell. Okay, so you see how I've kind of created that crack? You got it? Okay, perfect. So now you've opened it up. You're going to let that liquid kind of fall out, and you'll make sure you create a cup for that yolk. Okay? Now you're going to kind of swish it back and forth with just the yolk falling. And if your yolk kind of comes up, like, breaks, that's cool. That is it. Now, the trick is, you don't want to actually throw this in your trash can, because if you're not throwing out your trash every day, it's going to get stinky. So,
Yeah.
do you have a disposal?
Well, let's just set it on the counter over there.
Perfect. So, let me just put it down the disposal and no stinky garbage can.
Here you go.
Look, he got two shells. All right. There you go.
I did wash my hands, everybody.
Okay,
Mama did mention step number 1, washing your hands.
Yes, wash your hands.
Alright, there we go.
Alright, see? Problem resolved. That's it, guys. Oh, by the way, Roll Tide, we are going to the playoffs.
Wah, wah, wah.
So hopefully we're back in Atlanta.
Pressure's on.
Pressure's on,
Alright.
David.
Got a slight crack. Get your hands right in the middle
I
there.
forgot you washed your hands
I did. Twice.
twice.
And you want to let out just a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Let the yolk fall on one side. And then switch it back and forth.
There you go, there you go. Awesome. Let's see.
Look at that, no shell.
No shell.
Wow. Your boy Chef Boyardee over here cooking in the kitchen.
Wait, have you watched that shell video?
The what video?
Shell.
Shell.
Shelly the Shell or something.
Oh,
Oh, we gotta watch this. Have you guys watched this?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was
Shelly the Shell.
Alright, on to adventure number 2. I'm gonna make a stop in Savannah and Statesboro on the way back to Atlanta. I decided I'm gonna go back today. It's Monday. I was gonna try to stay longer, try to go make another stop, but there's this Future of Tech meeting or kind of like panel tonight in Atlanta, and I think it's kind of perfect timing for what I want to do. And there's some SaaS developers there, some like real big movers in the tech industry, and the Entrepreneur Hub in Atlanta. So I just think it's perfect timing. I need to go. So it's time to go. Literally green.
Yeah.
Hi. Well, thank you. Later.
There you go.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, stay in contact with me.
Yes. Have a
Atlanta.
safe trip.
Hit me up. My name Mark. Bye.
Okay.
Alright, part 2 of this trip. I just made it to Savannah. This exit is awesome. There's a freaking outlet here. One of the girls on Instagram reached out to me. Her name is Jenna. I met her actually in Atlanta. I was out with a friend and I met her out in Atlanta, and she was like, hey, are you Small Truck? And so we met and we started connecting on Instagram. So she reached out to me and DM'd me. She's like, hey, I'm on the way. My exit's on the way for your trip back. Would you like to meet up for lunch? And I'm always down to connect with people that have genuinely invested their time into my journey and, you know, have made an effort to communicate with me. She's super sweet too. Has her own personal training business too, so I'm definitely looking forward to connecting with her. Just trying to figure out where we're meeting right now. So, let's see. side note, it's like summer here. Okay, perfect. The one in Pooler, right? Oh.